And what is up, everybody? Welcome. It is Monday. You guys know what time it is over here. CHL Conference Finals here. Here we go. Looks like I got one of the two. I'm looking for Washington versus Toronto. This is where we stand. Washington, Toronto on the Eastern Conference. St. Louis versus LA on the Western Conference. Looks like I got the St. Louis one loaded up on here. That's ready to go. And if we get the one on the Eastern Conference, let me know, fellas. I will toss it up here. Hopefully, we want to get both of the conference finals. Since this one's starting up, let's load this one up. Here we go. Loxy's is streaming. Do I have Loxy's? Anybody have the exact gamer? The Twitch account on that? I do not have them. And we got an early goal. AG on the board here. Ronald on the assist. And just like that, 1-0. The LA Kings early lead here in the conference finals of game number 1. Scheduled for 2 here tonight of this best of 7 series. Yeah, let me see. Did he post the stream in the Discord or? Oh, there it is. Look, see. Okay, got it. Give me a second, I'm just loading up the other conference finals. We gotta have both, right? And that's in the DR. Okay, good. So here we go. I'm just tuning in. Early goal here by the Kings at the start of this, and make that back-to-back goals now. Ronald tacks in another one. AG on the first one, and AG's got the assist here on the second goal, and it's 2-0 LA Kings to start game 1 here. The Blues in some early troubles here. What do you guys think about that? And remember, in the Western Conference, these guys finished, 2 points difference? So pretty even throughout. They had some close games in the regular season, and I expect a close series as the Kings right now early on looking real good. And remember, this is the same Kings team that put up 13 goals in that game 5 against Minnesota. A lot of people are predicting St. Louis and Washington finals, but can the LA Kings play spoilers here? I think they can. Looking definitely hot here to start the game off. Right now, it looks like they're controlling most of the puck possession on here. As St. Louis takes over in their zone that stomps, looking to break through, but he loses control of it. Guapo takes over, turns it over. Plane sends it over to his defensive partner, and they're just going to dump it into the offensive zone around the boards here. Blues got it, but right back to LA. Who's going to dump it in once again? Playing the dump and chase here. But the Blues on top of that. Here in the early moments. We got about 5 minutes remaining here in the first. I remember the other series is Washington against Toronto. We'll have that loaded on here on the split screen as soon as that takes place. You're watching CHL Action, season number 1, conference finals, and here we go, a penalty now against the Blues, so the troubles continue. No, I'm sorry, penalty against the Kings. Blues looking to try to get on the board here, right off the face-off, and there's a save and a freeze. 3:19 to go in the first. And if you're just tuning in, AG getting the first goal there for the Kings, followed by Ronald, and that's where we stand right now, 2-0. LA. That's Yinzer. One-timer pass to Fabulous with the goal, a.k.a. Angelic Llama on the goal. Yinzer on the assist, stomp on the secondary, and it's a power play goal, and the St. Louis Blues back in this game with that goal within one. Face-off, tie-up. Kings got it into the offensive zone. Trying to skate it in. Still have control of it. But Curtis takes over for the Blues. Around the boards. Picked up by the Kings. Try and rush the other way here. Spin around pass in front. Well defended by the Blues. Final minute of play here in the first. 2-1. Stomp tries to bring it right in there. Got a shot off, but a save. 8 seconds. Guapo shot, save, but there is going to be a penalty, and this one is against St. Louis. Interference call here. Angelic Llama will go in the box, and we got about 5 seconds remaining here in the period. Face off. Got a tie up here. Can I get a shot off? That one's blocked in front, and there's the horn. But that penalty will move to the second period. There's the Angelic Llama cutting the deficit down to 1 on that big power play goal, big one-timer shot. And once again, you're watching CHL Action here. We do have the other stream. It'll be loaded up on here. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the program here. It's CHL Conference Finals here. Doesn't get any bigger than this. Here on Monday night. Games 1 and 2 here tonight. As we take a look at the stats here so far, pretty even. Remember, the Kings off to a great start. Had that 2-0 lead. Blues getting a late goal. And that's where we stand at the end of the first. The other series. On the right, that's Washington against Toronto. Man, Toronto had a battle in that Game 7. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty taken here, possibly because of the delayed start. And that's Moonrocks. He'll go in the box for 2. On the left, period 2 underway. Remember, still a power play here for LA. AG with the puck, loses it. Still in the zone, though. And that one's forced out. It looks like we got more penalties on the right. Now it's going to be a 4-on-4 as JT gets called for the charging. So much for that power play for Washington. On the left, 32 seconds remains as Stump clears it down the ice. Back to the King zone. 10 seconds. On the man advantage. Oh, big hit on the boards there. And we're all back even as a shot on net and a save. Looks like by Moose. He's going to hold on to it for a face-off. Well, we're back even 5-on-5. 2-1 game here for the Kings. And over on the right, game 1 just underway. Couple penalties by both teams. Well, the Toronto one, I believe, had to be taken. And they're not done yet. Now we got a boarding call, so it's going to be a 4-on-3. A lot of open ice. A interesting start here for the conference finals in the Eastern Conference. Game number 1. Capitals clear down the ice. So looks like it's going to be 20 seconds here for a 5-on-3 for Toronto. And another good clear. So they'll get one guy back on the ice, but it's still a power play chance here for Toronto. And thank you everybody here tuning in on this broadcast here, CHL Action. Season number 1. Conference Finals. Remember, we got games 1 and 2 here tonight. 3 and 4 tomorrow. And this is what the playoffs is all about. We're expecting great games here. There's a shot on net and a save by Moose. Stump trying to get it out of there. But another shot, and that one, Moose is going to hold on to it. 11:36 remaining here in the second. Still 2-1 game. Over on the right, finally, all the penalties expire. But Toronto has the 1-0 lead here early on against the favorites coming in, the Washington Capitals. Remember, that swept the Islanders. And it looks like we got a 2-on-1 the other way. Pass across to Springer. And the Capitals will get on the board, tying this up. Exotic shooter on that assist. He led the charge on that 2-on-1. Just a tremendous pass to Springer, who buries it. 1-1. 13 and a half minutes to go in the first. That one still's got a lot of playing time. Remember, it did have a delay start there. Washington in the offensive zone here. That shooter trying to get that one on. Block. That one makes its way through. Save. Springer with the rebound. And a save with the freeze here. We'll have a face-off here coming up in the Toronto zone. The Kings, majority here of the game so far doing that dump and chase. That's another dump in the zone. Shot on net, saved by Moose. 5:52 to go in the second. Thank you everybody here tuning in on this great Monday night. Remember, it's going to be a jam-packed week. I mean, you're talking about conference finals here tonight. Games 3 and 4 tomorrow, and then should we go to game 5, 6, and 7, will be on Wednesday night. And I believe also the finals will be starting here this week as well. So should be an exciting week of hockey. As Guapo with the puck for the Kings gets it behind the net in front. It was a great poke there, but they still managed to get the shot off. As Moose holds on. They couldn't get that initial pass. That was well defended. Tie up here on the face-off. Oh, that one hits the post or the crossbar on top. That was Guapo, a.k.a. Dark Celled. And it goes out of play. 2:28 remains here in the second. That's Plain. Looking for the pass down low. Nothing there. They still have it. Pass across for the one-timer. Nothing there. Misses completely. But there is going to be a penalty here against St. Louis with 40 seconds remaining in the period. Looks like we got a slashing call against Stomps. So power play try here for the Kings. Over on the right, we're still even. 1-1 game. Toronto got the early goal, but then responded by Washington. And here we have a power play goal on the left, right off the face-off. That's Ronald playing on the assist. AG on the secondary. 1-1. Hey, what's up, Deli? It's the Community Hockey League, man. CHL inaugural season here, conference finals. Ronald with his second goal. Makes it 3-1. So the Kings right back on top by 2. Remember, they had the early 2-0 lead. And now extended right back. 3-1 here heading into the third period. Over on the right, we're still tied, Toronto and Washington, as we approach the final minute of play here in the first. A save and a freeze. Have a face-off here coming up in the Toronto zone. Absolutely. We got 6HL coming in after this tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern. Got a lot of great series lined up for that one as well. It's going to be a tremendous night here, as always. You know, generally I'm on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights, but this week, I guess with the President's Day, I got the day off, so able to broadcast another additional day. So I'll be here Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here this week. As you take a look at the stats there, the Kings and St. Louis, both with a power play goal in the game. The power play got St. Louis on the board, but the big power play goal, just closing moments there of the period, puts the Kings back up by 2. Remember, it's game 1 of this best of 7 here. We've got games 1 and 2 here tonight. You're watching CHO action here, 8:30 p.m. Eastern and 9:15 Mondays through Friday. And we'll be followed up with the Sixes Hockey League here right after at the 10 p.m. time. Period 3 underway. Blues need to make something happen here. Try to get back in this game. They trail by 2. And so far here in game 1, it just seems the Kings have been controlling this puck. Been able to set up in that offensive zone as they send the puck around the boards. That shot is blocked, but they get the rebound. Stomps takes over. But he's picked right away and right back to LA. Another shot. Moose with the save. And the freeze. Just seems that the Kings are one step ahead here to start game 1. Man, 13 saves already for big body Moose back there for the Blues, but needs to get some offense going here. That's a good turnover, but it's going to lead to an offsides. Over in the right, period 2 underway. We're still even 1-1 between Toronto and Washington. Oh, here comes Toronto. And that's Kucherov. What a great steal. Leads to a breakout, and the Toronto Maple Leafs retake the lead here. Back on top. Moonrocks on the assist. And it's 2-1 Toronto. How about that? Kucherov's got both of the Maple Leafs goals here in game 1. More penalty trouble here for the Blues on the left, trailing by 2. And the Kings could really put this game away here. They did convert on their last power play. Yinzer with the puck. Breaks it to the offensive side. Shot on net. Save. Stumps has it. Back to Yinzer. Another shot on net. That one's easily put away. Plane takes over. Over to Ronald. And we'll have an offside call. 11:17 to go in the period. 1:09 on the man advantage. Over on the right, Toronto here with the puck in their zone. Into the offensive zone, but taken over by Washington. Race for the puck. But Toronto regains. 12:30. remaining here in the second. Still plenty of hockey. CHL action here, conference finals. Remember, inaugural season here, coming in the season number 1. 12 teams strong here. Well put together. And I believe they're having signups for season number 2 later on this week, possibly around the finals. What's up, the kill shot in the chat there, man? How you doing, brother? He's saying the Leafs not looking good in real life, but over here tonight, CHL action, the Leafs are looking pretty damn good. They're with the lead, 2-1. 8 minutes to go in the second. Time winding down for the Blues on the left here in game 1. 6 minutes. Kings with the lead and the puck here. As an offside call. Look at that, just out shooting, time on attack. I mean, everything in favor of the Kings. 5:58 to 1:45, not even close. And it seems the type of game. I mean, every time I look on that screen, the Kings are in that offensive zone, and they're doing a good job. Even also, when they dump it in, man, they get to the puck. They're getting there quick. St. Louis is going to need to find a way. Try to get back in this game. Moose has been keeping it close too, considering the number of shots as well. .430 left here in the third. And remember, Ronald's got both of the, he's got 2 of the 3 goals there for LA. Over on the right, Kucherov with 2 for Toronto. Oh, we got a delay penalty against Washington. Remember, Washington has not lost a playoff game here yet. They swept the Islanders 4-0. But here, oh, puck right on that goal line. Somehow able to make that save, but there's going to be a penalty. As the Blues back in the game on the left, that's Angelic Lama, who had that big overtime winner in Game 7 to take out Dallas. He gets St. Louis back in it here. 1-goal game. This one's not over yet. Both games, 1 goal. We've got 3-2 here in favor of LA. 2:26 remaining in the third. Over on the right, 2-1 still. The Blues need 1 more, though, to try to tie this game up. Around the boards. Battle for the puck behind the net. Loose puck in front. And the Kings do a good job clearing that. That's going to lead to an icing, but they needed to get that puck out of there, and they did. 54.6 seconds to go. Big face-off coming up here in the LA zone. Kings win it. That's plain. Sends it around the boards. Back down the ice. No icing. Curtis. Yinzer breaks it in, but it's an offside call with 41 seconds to go. A little miscommunication there between the blue line. I remember this Kings team has been doing a great job keeping the Blues out of that offensive zone. And right now, looking just to clear this, kill this time off. They got the lead. 33.2 seconds remains here in Game 1. Kings have led through most of this game here. Yinzer. DDD pass back to Yinzer with the shot. One-timer by Stops and another save. We'll get a freeze here with 25.6 seconds to go. Another big face-off here in the third. Late tie-up. And Kings come out with it. Just dump it in. 17 seconds. Pressure's on the Blues. Puck around the boards. The Kings get to it first, and it's going to lead to a 2-on-1 the other way. Guapo's shot is wide. And only 1.7 seconds to go, and the puck here in the blue zone. That should do it. I don't think I got enough time here to get the puck on the other end. So the LA Kings, who controlled most of this game here, as far as time of attack, as far as shots on net. But it came down till the end there. So I'll load this one here in the bigger screen. Toronto still leads Washington here. 2-1. Third period. And if you're just tuning in, the Kings 3-2 final. You know, Fabulous had both of these St. Louis goals, but it wasn't enough. Angelic Lama, you know, trying to get his team back in it. Moose stood on his head, but the Kings just off to that great start. They had that big power play goal, which ends up being the winner. Ronald with the game winner for the Kings. He had 2 of the 3 goals. And here in this one, if it remains the same, Kucherov's got 2 here for Toronto, as they hold a 2-1 lead here over Washington. Optimal now gets it over to Moon Rocks. But JT regains it to Shooter. Looking for the pass across. Nothing there. But there will be a penalty. They draw a penalty here. Critical penalty taken here late in the third. Face-off in the Toronto zone. Leafs got it. That's optimal. He's going to send it out of the zone. Great clear. JT takes over. Over to Shooter. Back to JT. Looking for that one-timer shot. But it's well read by the Maple Leafs. Puck in the zone. Optimal picks it up. 50 seconds remains on the man advantage. As another good clear down the ice. And a poke. Race for the puck. Leafs have it behind the net. Big hit delivered. Prokop now. Shot on net. Save. And the penalty expires. Great kill there by Toronto. Washington really didn't get much opportunities, but they do get one right there as Joe Pascal with the clutch save here. 8:42 to go here in the third. We saw the Kings moments ago hold off the St. Louis Blues. 3-2 final. Toronto's looking to do the same. Shooter has it. To JT. Back to JT. On the boards. And Piker gets that one out of the zone. 7 minutes now remains. Optimal. Shot on net. Saved by Loxley. He's going to hold on to it with 6:29 to go here in the third period. You guys are watching CHL action here. It's the conference finals of the Eastern Conference here. Remember, in the West, Kings lead the series 1-0. We'll have game 2 coming up. Springer over to Shooter. Shot on net. Blocked. So the number 1 Washington Capitals, remember, who have not lost a playoff game here yet, trail by 1 with under 5 minutes to go. Optimal now over to Piker. They just put it on net there. Under 4. Moonrocks brings it in. Over to Piker. Shot on net. Save by Loxies. Now Shooter. Spin around pass. That one's blocked. And Toronto doing a good job just clogging up that front of the net. Not allowing much shots to come through. Shooter keeps it in. And a save by Joe. He'll hold on to it with 1:21 to go. Looks like we're going to have a timeout called here. And once again, thank you for tuning in. A big one. Another one that comes down to the final seconds here. As we saw in that Blues game. Big face-off here coming up in the Toronto zone. Remember, we're scheduled for 2 here on Monday night, games 1 and 2. Game 1 going to the Kings in the Western Conference. Shout out to Ducky, man, in the chat there. There's the link for the CHL stats, everything, player cards, on all that. Here come the Capitals. That Shooter shot on net, save. And Kucherov is just going to dump it out. 40 seconds. Time winding down here for Washington. Behind the net, looking for the wrap. Loose puck still in front. Optimal's got it. Long pass to Moonrocks. Shot and a goal. And that should do it. As Moonrocks with the huge goal, that breakout pass. Remember, Washington was pressing on. They needed to. They need the goal. But it leads to a goal the other way. And that might be the nail in the coffin here in Game 1. Moonrocks with the snipe on Loxies. 3-1 with only 27.5 seconds to go. Optimal was the guy that led him with that deep pass as Joe makes another tremendous save. 16 seconds. Toronto with the lead and the puck here. They'll just dump it down the ice. Looks like we're going to have a penalty here against Washington, but it doesn't matter here at this point. A 5-minute major against Springer. So Toronto, here Game 1. We'll take Game 1 here. 8.1 seconds to go. 2-goal lead. As we have an offside call. So what a start here to tonight. And how about that? Both of the number 1 teams in the conference losing here in Game 1. A lot of guys predicted a St. Louis versus Washington finals. However, both teams right now trail in the series 1-0. I know it's early. I just take the stats there. Look, Optimal 2 points, Kucherov 2 goals, and the game winner. Moonrocks had the other goal. 3-1 is the final. And right now, let me bring up the brackets here once again. So as we take a look here, how they got here. So Washington swept the Islanders in round 1. Toronto with a big Game 7 win over the Rangers to advance. And the Blues also with a big Game 7 OT winner by Angelic Lama there to advance. And the Kings with a 4-1 series win over Minnesota. Game 5 wasn't even close. 13 goals by the Kings. And they broke that momentum here tonight. Started off with that early 2-0 lead, and then got that big power play goal, which ended up being the game winner by Ronald. 3-2 was the final. Lama Got both of the goals for St. Louis, but he needed some help there. Somebody else got to step up there for the Blues. I don't think Lama's going to do it himself here, as we saw against Dallas. They need more than that. We'll see. We'll have Game 2 coming up here shortly. And in the other series, Toronto has the early 1-0 lead now over the number 1 Washington. The President winners have lost their first playoff game here. And it looks like the Kings and Blues game is about to kick off game number 2. Once again, you guys are watching CHL Action. The Discord link is there in the chat, as well as the stats page. Yeah, we should be heading back on the ice. Remember, CHL Action here, playoff conference finals, and later tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, we got Sixes Hockey League action to finish the night off. But as always, we start up here with the CHL. Always buzzing, always a good time, always excitement here. As game 2 coming up between the Blues and the Kings. Game 1 came down to the final end there. The Blues had a couple of chances, couple of opportunities late in that third period, but unable to tie it. We'll see what happens here. Game number 2. And remember, the Kings did a great job with the puck, with possession. As far as time attack, as far as shots, they nearly doubled or tripled the amount there by the Blues. We'll see what we get here in game 2. Coming up, face-off. Won by the Blues. That's Stomp. Loses it momentarily, but picks it up. AG has it now, but an offside call in the early moments. Face-off coming up. Tie up. Curtis has it. Over to Nugs. They'll just send it down the ice. LA does the same on the other end. Curtis has it behind the net. Over to Stomp. Back to Curtis. Shot on net. Save. Loose puck. Rebound. And it's put away. As Dork takes over, he loses it. Great forecheck in there by the Blues. And a great poke to prevent that pass from coming across. No shot there. The Blues now back in the offensive zone. Behind the net. Looking to try to sneak that one in short side. Oh, and we're going to have our first penalty here of game 2. A tripping call. And it's against St. Louis. That's Yinzer. Going in the box for 2. Face off here in the blue zone. Won by the Blues. Stomp will clear it down the ice. That'll kill some time off this power play. Ronald gets it over to Plain. Down low. Puck still there on the boards. AG will just toss it on. And Curtis picks up the loose puck and clears that one down the ice. 53. On the man advantage. Another great defensive poke there by Stomp. And looks like, is he going to draw a penalty? No. No penalty call there. As a save in the freeze here with 15 seconds. On the man advantage here in period number 1. Still scoreless. 0-0. 12-12 to go in the period. And Blues doing a good job on the dot here in game number 2. And it looks like they switched up. I believe Stomp was at the center spot in game 1. And things really didn't work out. So they did make a slight adjustment, it looks like, here for game 2. As Curtis now with the puck over to Nugs. And Ronald on the breakaway! Save! What a golden opportunity. On that turnover, leads to a breakout, but Ronald unable to bury it. A tremendous save. And I believe Moose is still back there for the Blues. As that puck goes out of play. 8 minutes remaining here in the first. Once again, you guys watching CHL action here of the Community Hockey League. It's the conference finals. It's Monday night, and it's game number 2. Right now, the Kings lead the series 1-0. 3-2 final in game 1. Scoreless here, but it's broken as AG snipes the corner with that shot. And once again, the Kings have the early lead here. This time here in game 2, they break the deadlock. 1-0. And once again, you look at these stats, their shots, time and attack in favor of LA, despite the face-offs. 5-0 on there. They're still managing puck possession. And that was an absolute snipe there by AG for the Kings. Yeah, was that Uzi, I believe, on the assist, or Big D? One of the guys. Under 7 to go here in the first. Dark looking for a pass in the middle, but it's picked up by the Blues. Over the stop with the goal. And the Blues respond right back. Angelic Lama made that play happen there. He drove that in, and he's able, that pass behind the back, no look pass there over the stomp was wide open. Nobody on him. And we're all even. Back even. 1-1. 5:30 to go here in the first. A shot on net. Saved by Moose. Stomp now. Rushes through. Looking for something in the middle there. Nothing there. And the Kings will take over. Back to the Blues. Curtis. Over to Nugs. Skates it. Pass across. But it's well read by the goaltender back there with the save and the freeze. And looks like we should have the Toronto-Washington Game 2 coming up here. They're about set to hit the ice. And remember, in that series, the Leafs lead it. 1-0 after Game 1. 3-1 was the final. Kucherov with the game winner. And over here, under 2 to go in the first. Nugs now, deep pass over the Stomp. And a great defensive play by Plain to break that up. Big hit delivered on the boards. Ronald has got it. Over to Dark. Still has it, skates it up, shot. Yinzer picks it up. 4 seconds. See if they could get a final shot here. They won't. There's the horn. But the Kings do have the 1-0 lead. And the Toronto game will be loaded here. We'll be going back to the split screen. And once again, you guys are watching the conference finals here of the CHL. My name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you the play-by-play call here of the playoffs. We did it last week, round number 1, all 3 nights. We're back here for the conference finals. And look at those stats. Almost similar to what we saw. I mean, it's a much better performance here by the Blues. I'll say that because, you know, game one, that puck really stayed in that Blues zone. But the faceoff's definitely helping the Blues here to try to, you know, even this thing out. A lot of hockey left. 2 periods still to go as we have period 1 underway on the right. Toronto and Washington. The Maple Leafs lead the series 1-0. There's a shot on net. Luxie's with the save. Another one. So the Leafs looking to try to get that early goal once again. But coming the other way. We got a goal, but they may review this one. He did crash that net a bit there. Take another look at it. And they definitely take that one off the board. Interference with the netminder. And it remains 0-0. Over on the left, period 2 underway between the Kings and St. Louis. 1-1, icing call on both sides. Remember, it's best of 7 here. And right now, the number 1 teams in both conferences trail in the series. We'll see if they could tie it up. There's a good shot. Another save by Luxies. Keeping that puck out of there. Keeping it scoreless. Oh man, big hit delivered. But the Leafs right back on the other end. Another save. That time Luxies is going to hold on to it with 12:47 to go in the first. Moose does the same on the left. And it's the Community Hockey League. Remember, 8:30, 9:15 p.m. Eastern. Here for the CHL. It's our inaugural season, season number 1. We started with 12. We're down to the final 4 here. Oh, big penalty against Optimal. Gets cold for the boarding. And fortunate for him, it's only 2. Capitals with the draw and the win. Shot on that, save. That shooter gets the pass across. But once again, Toronto doing an excellent job preventing a lot of these shots going through. We saw in game 1 as well. Really clogging up that middle. Piker now. Slaps that one down the ice. And the Maple Leafs doing an excellent job here, just having their way with the puck and the time. And Nugs over on the left. Diamond Nugs, unassisted, has given the St. Louis Blues their first lead here of the night against the Kings. 2-1 with that goal. And a tremendous shot there from far distance. Finds the back of the net. And Washington does the same on the right. That's exotic shooter. Springer on the assist. Real J Money on the secondary. It's a short-handed goal for the Capitals, who take their first lead here. 143 still remains on the power play there for the Leafs. And speaking about penalties, we got a big one here against the Kings. 5-minute major. So the Blues can really extend this lead here. With 7:30 remaining in the second period. Kings with the puck. Pass across. And we got a shorthanded goal here on the left as well. That's Dark Send. AG on the pass. Ronald on the secondary assist. And man, the Kings tie it up. That lead did not last long at all. And they do it shorthanded. Toronto now has a 5-on-3 on the right. Two-man advantage. They trail 1-0. Great opportunity to try to get back in this game to tie it up. And they do! That's Moonrocks on the one-timer. Now, I know the seconds were ticking away there. Piker on the assist. See if they still have the 5-on-4. There was about 3 seconds, and I don't know if the penalty expired on the first one. Looks like it did, so they're all back even. That was close. As a wraparound attempt, Joe with the save. And the Blues have another power play goal. That's Stomp. Yinzer on the assist. Angelic Lama on the secondary. And the Blues back on top. And they still, I think, have like 3 minutes remaining here. Remember that 5-minute major. That's Stomp's second goal for the Blues. Yeah, 3:10 still remains on the power play for St. Louis. So a good way to getting that goal back, that shorthanded goal that they gave up earlier. 5:30 remains in the period. Tight games here right now. And just as expected, I mean, it's the conference finals. We knew what we were in for here. Under 3 to go on the right, 1-1 in the first. That's Moonrocks who just gets plowed on that right side. Moose making a save on the left with the freeze. 151 on the man advantage. 4:38 in the period. And it's been a good period here for the Blues. Getting back in this game, regaining the lead. And still have the power play opportunity to try to tack in some more goals. It's Lama. Looking for the shot, but Ronald picks it up out of the zone. 56 seconds on the power play. Yinzer has it. Great keeping by Curtis, but he gets hit. And a rush on the other end. Save, rebound, another save. Behind the net. One-timer shot. Moose. Tremendous back there for St. Louis. Holding this lead as Nugs battles for the puck on the boards. That one's poked away again. 2-on-1. Ronald. Shot. Ooh, did that hit the post? And Moose with the save and the freeze with 19 seconds to go here in the period. Still 3-2 in favor of St. Louis, but what tremendous saves. And then that post. Goalie's best friend. As the period expires, 3-2 heading into the locker room. And that man right there has got 2 of them for the Blues. The big power play goal to give them the lead. Can they maintain the lead here in the third period? The Blues are used to these close games. You know, they had a lot of close games there against Dallas in round 1. We'll see if they can finish. They trailed the series 1-0. Shots still in favor of LA, as well as time of attack. But the one that matters is the score. 3-2 for the Blues. Over on the right, Toronto, another power play opportunity here in the second. They got on the board with the power play goal. Now have a chance to try to take the lead. As JT comes up with the puck, and he's just going to send it down the ice. 50 seconds on the man advantage. And once again, you guys are watching CHL action here of the conference finals. The Western Conference on the left, the Eastern Conference on the right. Best of 7. It's game number 2. 2 here tonight. We'll have games 3 and 4 tomorrow. And then 5, 6, and 7 if needed on Wednesday night. More shots on the left on Moose. As we have an icing call. And he's seeing a lot of rubber out there tonight, that's for sure. And once again, after these conclude, we do have Sixers Hockey League coming right after this, 10 p.m. Eastern. We got a bunch of good series here tonight for that, 10 and 10:45. Nugs with the shot, Joe with the save. And remember, Nugs had a big goal early on in that second period that gave the Blues their first lead. A lot of penalty trouble here for this number 1 Washington squad. They've been taking a bunch of them. Looks like the 4th penalty here in this game. Still 1-1. AG has it. Ooh, great hit there. Break that up. That's Curtis leading the rush the other way. Spin move. Shot is poked away by Plain. Over on the right, Washington kills off another penalty. Back even. 9 minutes to go here in the second. Ooh, that shot goes wide. But Moonrocks has it, and that shot is wide again. Not able to find the target here. Springer gets it over to his defenseman. But Toronto right back with it. If you're just tuning in, remember, pause the game. I gotta take a piss there, Tucky. Oh man, I don't know if I got the power to do that. And it's crazy. I mean, tonight, conference finals. We knew what we were in for here. Mainly has been tie games or one goal games. It's been close throughout. Every goal counts here. And it looks like LA has a 5-minute power play here in the third. So if they're going to get back in this game, they got to do it now. We'll see if the Blues can hold this off for 4 minutes. 5-on-4. Still a lot of hockey there on the right. 4 minutes remains there in the second. I remember Kings have the series lead over the Blues 1-0 in game 1. It was a 3-2 final. And then over on the right, Toronto leads that one 1-0. So the pressure is really on the Blues and Washington here, game 2. Because they could go down 2-0 in the series. As we have a save and a freeze. by the Kings. Six minutes to go in the third. 1:44 remains on that 5-minute major. One-timer shot, save! But the puck finds its way through. I don't know if he poked that in. That's AG. Has tied it up. It's a power play goal. And remember, it's still going to be a power play here. That's AG's second goal. Dark on the assist. 110. Still remains on the man advantage because it was a major, so the penalty still stands. Play now. Pass across on the one-timer on the other end. And the Kings doing an excellent job moving this puck around. As we have a save and a freeze here. 35 seconds remains on the man advantage. 3-3 game here in the third. Under 5 to go. I mean, you talk about sweaty games. You talk about, conference finals. I mean, it's only game 2 here, but man. Duck didn't miss anything. Not yet, man. Well, Toronto leads 2-1. Look at those shots. 20-4 in favor of the Leafs. Time of attack as well. And tonight, I mean, we've seen the two teams who've led the conference. That's Washington in the Eastern Conference and the President winners. And the Blues here on the left in the Western Conference. But their opponents are the ones who are out shooting them by a big margin. Despite the close score here, 3-3 game over on the left. Period 3 about to kick off on the right. 2-1 Toronto. And they do have a power play here to begin period 3. You know, they would like to extend the lead. But here on the left, we may be heading to overtime. Final minute of play. Ronald skates a shot. Save by Moose. Rebound. Ooh, that one goes wide. And Moose has come up with some tremendous saves here in the early games of this best of 7. And that was another one there. But he ain't gonna stop that one as AG completes the hat trick. And the Kings now with back-to-back goals have the lead. 4-3. Big hat trick and a clutch time here with 35.3 seconds to go. The Kings have rallied back. They lead 1-0 in the series. And if they could hold off the Blues for 35 seconds, they could make it 2-0 here at the end of night number 1. Ronald with the assist on that goal. Blues now need a goal. That's Nugs. Sends it around the boards. Shot. That one goes wide. 15 seconds. A block in front. Stumps gets drilled. And that might do it right there. Penalty call against the Blues. It's also going to send the puck here all the way down the ice to the Blue zone with only 9.9 remaining. The Blues trail by 1 and are short-handed. Shot on net by Stump, but he's not going to make it. And the Kings take game number 2 as well. What a rally, come from behind to win 4-3. But man, in that losing effort, 24 saves for the Blues, for Moose. And that was AG with the game winner. Completes the hat trick. And what a win. What a good start there for LA here in the first 2 games. Where a lot of people predicted a Blues and Washington finals. Well, right now, Blues trail 2-0 in the series, and Toronto has the opportunity to do the same here as Optimal with the puck. And Washington's just sloppy out here tonight. Another penalty here against them. That's JT going in the box. Toronto with the lead, 9:23. Man, I believe, what was that? Their 6th penalty, I believe. Optimal with the puck in the zone. Shot from the point, save here by Luxies, who's going to hold on to it. 112 on the power play, 8:35 in the third. You're watching CHL action here, Monday night. Games 1 and 2. Good clear. But remember, time winding down here as well for Washington. Team that swept the Islanders, but find themselves in trouble here in the conference finals. Down 1-0 and down 2-1 here in the game. Game number 2. Puck around the boards. Rocks in front. And a save here by Luxies again. And a huge part of this PK. I mean, look at the shots. He's got 23 saves. And some quality shots nonetheless. Time attack not even close. That big reason of those 12 penalties, 12 penalty minutes. So a team that has dominated this season, you know, a team that has just pretty much, you know, controlled most of the regular season, had their ways with the Islanders in round 1, but here in the conference finals, trail game 2 here, 2-1. And that one's poked away. Rocks looking to break out here in the breakaway. And he's denied again by Luxies with the save. We're back even, 5-on-5. But the clock is ticking away. 5:41 remains. Luxies is nuts. I agree. Listen, I mean, the guy standing on his head is crazy. And I didn't think, oh, there's a good shot and a rebound. But they may be waving this one off as well. And that's twice. The initial save, but then that rebound. But looks like there may have been contact. And they say there was. So another goal off the board for Washington. That's twice here in game 2. Remember earlier, and then coming the other way, Luxies again with the tremendous save, keeping this a 2-1 game, keeping his team in it. But they need one here to try to tie this game up, try to tie up the series. That's big hit delivered by the Leafs. Rocks now. Over to Piker. Shot. Looks, he's another save. 2 to go. Here in the third. Battle for the puck. And that puck's going to make it out of the zone. Luxies picks it up. Washington. One-timer shot. Blocked in front. That's optimal. Under a minute. Final seconds here. Turnover. Shot goes wide. Behind the net. In front. And a save! With 37.7 seconds to go. I don't know if they're going to pull Luxies at this point. But here we go. They need one. But I wouldn't. I mean, 37. Draw one by the Capitals. Oh, that puck's going to make it out of the zone. Just out of that blue line. With 35 seconds, they were not able to keep that one in. Remember, you're watching the CHL Conference Finals here. As we have a penalty. Wait just a second. Tripping call. It's going to get interesting here. And again, I don't know if they're going to pull the goaltender and make it 6-on-4. They will not. But a man advantage regardless. Oh, in front. Save. Puck still loose. 22 seconds. Shot. Rebound. And the goal. That's real J money. And I questioned the toss out there by the goaltender. He had to save. Decides to throw it out. And it comes on Real J Money's stick. The wrong guy. And we've got a tie game. 2-2. 15 seconds to go. The Capitals. And another shot and another save. 10 seconds. I agree, Ducky, man. I mean, he had it there, especially in a clutch moment like that. I mean, sometimes it works out for you, but you gotta freeze it at that point. No questions asked. And you know what? That's definitely going to be in the back of his mind at this point. As the time expires, but Washington has forced overtime here. And that man right there has just been tremendous back there. The huge reason why we're even heading to overtime. And then Real J Money puts the late goal with just seconds to go in the third period. Has forced overtime. League rule number 1, never pass it out. And listen, when I play goalie, I know, I've heard it, man. Whether it's drop-in games, whether it's club games, whether it's league games, you got to hold on to that. 26 saves here by Luxies for Washington. Both teams with a power play goal each. See what happens. What do you guys think there? Will Washington tie up this series? Or can Toronto make it 2-0 despite? Where's Washington's defense? Non-existent at the moment. He is the defense. As a battle for the puck here in overtime. And the other reason, besides that, the number of penalties, that's penalty number 7 here against Washington. And it's just wild to see how they're still in this game. They've been sloppy. But Toronto hasn't been good on the power play either. Only 1 for 6. Optimal here has it. Shot goes wide. Rocks over his defenseman. Fakes the shot. Back to Rocks. Shot. Off target. Now it's going to go out of the zone. 105 here on the man advantage. You're watching the conference finals here. CHL. Overtime. Game number 2. Toronto leads the series 1-0. As we have a save and a freeze. That time he holds on to it. With 33 seconds. On the man advantage. Face off here in the Toronto zone. That's Real Jerry Money. Shot on that. Shooter has it. On the boards. Still killing a lot of time here. They finally poke it through. Here comes Toronto. That's Piker. Shot, save, easily put away by Luxie's. Penalty expires. We're back even. 5-on-5 here in overtime. In a game that the Capitals tied it up with just seconds to go to force overtime. But they need one more. Next goal wins. As a save and a freeze. 13:23 here remaining in overtime. OT's still going. And in the other series, I just want to give a quick score update on there. It's LA leading against the Blues 2-0 here in night 1. Toronto wants to do the same here. Pass in front. Shot and a save by Luxies. Another good opportunity there for Toronto. But a better save. Leafs win the draw, but they lose it. That shooter over to the real J Money. That one's going to go out of play. Playoff hockey refs got to let that play. Oh, yeah. There's a shot. Optimos got it. And here come the Leafs. Back in the offensive zone. Puck behind the net. Battle for it. In front! OT winner! And the Leafs, despite giving up the lead there in this game, and that's Seti Segal with the OT winner. And despite how tremendous Luxies was here in this game, 28 saves, it's Seti Segal. He had 2 goals there for Toronto, and he gets the big one, the OT winner. And that's huge. I mean, as we look here, I mean, these will be updated here tonight. So, it's Toronto who's got the 2-0 lead here early on. And LA leads on the right, 2-0. A big OT winner here by the Leafs. And tomorrow, games 3 and 4. And just as close as these games have been, it may end tomorrow. If we have the same outcome here tomorrow night, we may see the number one team here in both conferences are in trouble. Down 2-0 here in the series. I'm going to be taking a quick break here. And when we come back, got 6HL, 6's Hockey League action coming up tomorrow. Remember, game 3 and 4 of the playoff. Playoff coverage continues here and right here on Flying Fan TV. Man, what a opening night here of the conference finals here on Monday night. You know, round 1 was tremendous, and round 2 here just as good. I'll be taking a break, guys. I'll see you guys in a few. And what's up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the program. It's Sixes Hockey League here. It's 10 p.m. Eastern. 6v6, and we've got a good one here. I'm grabbing streams here. I'm trying to get these games here tonight. A couple big blockbuster matchups here for Monday night to start week number 2. I'm looking to try to get Nashville versus Montreal. I do have LA versus Calgary. That one is booting up here shortly. We do also have Vegas Knights against St. Louis here tonight. And I'm looking to try to get Anaheim versus Vancouver for the quad stream. As we take a look here, after week 1, I mean, this is where we stand. Washington still undefeated, perfect 8-0. Pittsburgh right below them, 6-2, 12 points. And the Rangers, 4-1-1. And then we look into Group 2, Montreal, right there. That's why I want to get this team here on the stream. They're in that group here, 6-2 with 12 points, right above the Toronto Maple Leafs, who are tied with the Lightning, 10 points each. Minnesota, tremendous start there, week 1, 6-0-2. And then the Calgary Flames, just as Washington, perfect. So are the Flames. And it's going to be a big Western Conference matchup there between the Kings. And looks like I have that one on here. Right now they're in a warm-up there, but we should have the Kings going up against Calgary. And the Blues game's already kicking off against Vegas. So I'm going to put that one here on the big screen here for now. And I'm trying to get the other two. Let me check the Discord. Let me check my Twitch account here for the other games. Once again, thanks everybody here tuning in. It's the Sixes Hockey League here. Season number 9, 32 teams here. It's week number 2 for Monday night. And we have an early goal here for the Blues. Not wasting any time here at all. What a feed there. What a great pass. One-timer shot. And a great start here for St. Louis against Vegas. Both teams had a solid start here. Blues going 5-3. In week 1, and that was Durst on the goal there for the Blues. And once again, the other key matchup there, we got LA versus Calgary here, a big Western Conference matchup. As another goal here, another one-timer shot. Man, is he on point or what? That's his second. Frogman on the assist. And on the previous goal, I forgot to give a quick shout out. I believe that was a Chewy shot on the assist on the previous goal. And just like that, first what, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, the Blues lead it 2-0 over Vegas. Yeah, let me take a look here. I do see other streams that have come up. So let me get the quad on here. I'll add those in. I don't see Nashville or Montreal or the Anaheim one yet. But let me put the 2 that I do have. Alright, there's 2 others that I see here. I have Chicago versus Columbus. It's one of them. I do have an Ottawa versus Pittsburgh stream. Here's a Arizona one. I'm just trying to see if we have Islanders and Lightning. That could be an interesting one. Colorado stream here as well. But man, if you're just tuning in on here, 2-0 already for St. Louis. Big one-timers there by St. Louis to start things off. That was Durst on both of them. He's got both of the St. Louis goals. LA over there on the left, that should be against Calgary. Huge, like I said, huge Western Conference matchup. And right now, I'm looking for, see if I could toss in two other ones here. I really wanted that Nashville-Montreal or that Anaheim game, but okay, looks like I have Nashville. Awesome. Cap's bringing us that. It looks like a goalie stream on that, but I do want to toss that on here. And then if the Montreal one comes on, I will definitely load that in on here. But for now, let's roll here with these three. I'll add the third one on here. That's the Nashville game. There it is. Once again, thank you all tuning in here. Sixes Hockey League. It's week 2, Monday night here. And it's 3-0 St. Louis. So, man, I mean, these guys jumping off to a tremendous start here. I did not expect this at all. Blues come into play here tonight. With under 4 minutes to go in the first. I know there's a lot of time remaining there, but man. Nashville, Montreal underway on the bottom side of your screen. And that should be an interesting matchup. You know, Nashville looked tremendous towards the end of that week. You know, they had a rough start, but finished off the week good, 5-3. And going up against this interesting Montreal team. Remember, it's a new team, new look here this season. Decent start, 6-2 for week 1. So we'll see what happens. And the one on the top left, that's another big key matchup here. LA Kings against that red-hot Calgary Flames, who just absolutely dominated week 1. I mean, you look at them, 8-0, 16 points, 44 goals scored. Something's got to give here. You know, we know the Kings have some great defense, only giving up 11 in week 1. Who's going to win that battle? Let me know what you guys think there. And generally, you know, I'm not on Mondays or Tuesday nights, but today, particular, because I guess because of the President's Day or whatever holiday off, I'm here. Bring you guys. I know I didn't really advertise or promote this on here, but guys that do follow and everything, check it out live. If not, the recording will always be here as well. Man, you gotta love the intro there for LA. It's gotta get you pumped up and ready. And look at the Blues. Time attack 2:12 to 34 seconds only there for Vegas. Shots 9-2 in favor of the Blues. And right now, lead at 3-0 over this Vegas team, who had a lot of promise heading into this season. coming in here with a 3-3 record, 500. And this Blues team, you know, it's interesting because we see both Nashville here as well. You know, they're tied up with Nashville in that Eastern Conference. So a win here by the Blues and a lose by Nashville will boost them up. Right now it's a scoreless game on the bottom, 0-0. As we approach the midway point here of the first period. Period 2 underway in the top right. Blues not only lead at 3-0, but also have the man advantage shot and the rebound. And things are getting ugly over there as another St. Louis goal. And that's a Chewy shot with the goal. And over on the top left, remember, we got the big Calgary LA showdown here tonight. And Montreal takes the early lead over Nashville, 1-0 for the Canadiens. And that was Brain Masta on the goal there for Montreal. Gets them on the board. Under 7 to go in the first. And let me take a look here to see if I have that. If anybody knows or has a stream on that Anaheim, Vancouver, let me know. I know I have a Bruins and an Edmonton one. Looks like came up. I could also add that in as Alpha Folan gets Nashville back in this game here, tying it up. Retro on the assist. 1-1. What a response here by the Predators. We've got a game here. 4:23 to go in the first. Not much has changed on the top right. 4-0 St. Louis coming out swinging here from the early moments in this game. 2-0 in the first. They tack in 2 more here. 4-0 against the Knights. It looks like the Kings game still waiting to load up, start up on that. Possibly some loading issues because the Kings are ready. They're all ready up. They were set to go, but just had to restart that. Was not able to load that up. Over here on the bottom, first period coming to an end with 1.9 seconds to go. Tied 1-1. And that will do it for the period. That man right there, Brain Masta, got the Canadiens on the board, but Folan responds. And that's where we stand, 1-1 at the end of the first. And Vegas gets on the board. That's Gotti Mac with the goal. Tanaka on the assist, breaking the shutout. There's still plenty of time. They could try to get one more. Actually, both Tanakas on the assist. Still have about 8 minutes remaining here in the second. But trail by 3. See if Vegas could try to make this a game. Try to get back in this. Oh, a turnover in the zone. Blues have it around the boards. But Vegas able to get that one out of danger. Offside call with 6:42 remaining here in the second. And looks like we do have the game loaded up on the top left. And that's going to be Calgary and the Kings battle in that Western Conference. It's one of the hottest offense in the West against one of the top defense in the Western Conference. Coming up, one of our featured games here, featured series. Remember, we do play 2 here each night, 10 p.m. and 10:45. Well, looks like a big hit delivered against Nashville there. He was slow to get up. Bar down. Face off here in the Nashville zone. Come away with the puck here into the offensive zone. Oh, big hit delivered behind the net. Oh, great keep in. Still in the zone here. Shot on net. Save. Puck behind the net. Ooh, that was Monsi. But he's not able to find anybody in front. And the Blues strike again. Vegas got on the board, but the Blues remaining hot. And I believe that's a hat trick now. It is. And he's got the hot stick here tonight, man. Great start there. That's theirs. With the goal, he's got 3 of the 5 goals there for St. Louis. Chewy on the assist. With 1:21 to go in the second. So, Vegas was trying to rally back in here, but that goal is just going to set them right back. And speaking about goals, here comes Alpha Folan with his second of the game. And that one's going to put Nashville up on top, 2-1. With 10:30 to go here in the second. So that's back-to-back goals now for the Predators. Kings get on the board here early. 1-0. Who has a clutch save there. Puck still in the zone. Well kept. Oh, right under the goaltender. He's able to make the save. Power play coming up. And make it 3-1 now for Nashville. Back-to-back goals. So after Alpha Folan able to give the Nashville Predators the lead, they come back with another goal. That's back-to-back. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout after that. And I believe that was Monsi on the goal. 4-1. (5-1) for St. Louis at the end of 2. Heading into the third period, they got a very comfortable lead right now. Alpha Folan on the assist, bar down on the secondary. And that's Monsi's second goal. So he's got 2. Folan has 2. And Nashville has a 4-1 lead. Kings lead 1-0. 13-minute mark here of the first. They got that early goal right at the start. Can they give Calgary their first loss of the season? Remember, coming in here, Calgary right now, at the end of the first week, one of the undefeated teams here this season here, season 9. And more penalty trouble as we see more power plays coming up here Kings were not successful in their first try. They get another power play here to try to extend this lead. And once again, you guys watching Six's Hockey League here, 6HL, season number 9. My name is Mr. Hollywood here with the play-by-play call here on this Monday night. You know, I generally run the streams Wednesdays through Friday, but here, giving an extra stream this week. 4 of the 5 nights. I will be back on Wednesday again. 35 seconds remains on the power play here for LA. Pass in front. Unable to convert there as the Flames clear it down the ice. Wow, it was beat out, but prevents the shot. Right back. Hey, Wings, man. What's up, brother? How are you? Same, man. Same. It's weird. It's a bit weird here. By myself here. But try to get through things here on this Monday night. As the Blues, man. Blues are still dominating here, man. What a start. Same thing with Nashville over there on the bottom. They got a comfortable 4-1 lead heading into the third period. But for the Blues, 6-1 now over the Vegas Knights. Arizona versus Florida. All right, let me toss that in here because I got a couple blowouts here going on, man. And that one actually should be interesting, you know. You got Silent Soldier on a different squad here this season. Over in Arizona. We saw him last week when they played against Carolina. That was interesting to see in week 1. Tonight here against Florida. Florida's playing some decent hockey. Let me add them in there on the 4th stream. Because I was not able to get the Anaheim versus Vancouver, which I wanted to get. But we'll sub it in here with Arizona, Florida. Here we go. The quad stream. Period 1 comes to an end over there on the top left. Kings. Chowder, the only goal so far in that game for LA. We'll see if they can maintain that. Remember, it's top defense against the top offense. Arizona here leads Florida 3-1. Late in the third, 8:30 to go. Vegas tacks a goal there, but at this point it's a bit too late. They trail by a lot. 6-2 with only 5 minutes remaining. And look at the Kings defense, man. Only giving up 1 shot in that period. You know, talk about the trap. Talk about the defense. This might look one of the best defense yet for the Kings this season, I must say. I mean, week 1, we saw them on the first 3 nights. They only gave up a goal each in those contests. And then I think up until like Friday, was it against Pittsburgh or somebody, they gave up a couple goals there. But here tonight against the number 1 Flames, who put up 44 goals in week number 1. So thank everybody here tuning in on the broadcast here, Six's Hockey League of this Monday night, as Gotti Mac gets goal number 2 there. Makes it a 6-3 game now. Tanaka again on the assist. They needed this offense early on, though. St. Louis came off swinging. Was it like 4-0, I believe, to start this one off, or 4-1? Yeah, the Leafs made definitely some moves. I've heard it on almost all the Discords I'm at. A lot of people talking about that. Those moves by the Toronto Maple Leafs. A lot of people not a fan of the recent moves. Kings on the power play here in the second period, trying to extend this lead here. And it's 4-1 for Arizona. And did I see that right? That's all 4 goals there? Who was that? Vogel? Fogey? Let me get the player name on that. That's Go Big Blue is the actual gamer tag. He's got all 4 there for Arizona, and they should be able to secure that one there as the final minute of play. Nashville also here in the third, under 7 to go, with a 4-1 lead over Montreal. And the Blues about close it out here against Vegas in Game 1, 6-3 with 23 seconds to go. So, you know, as we have the other 3 games on here, I mean, right now, it's going to be coming to an end. So let me put the this Kings game on the big screen right now. The other ones, basically, you know, not much of a contest there. 4-1 Arizona, 4-1 Nashville. And the Blues game just coming to an end right now. I don't have a score. Anybody have a score on that Anaheim-Vancouver game? Let me know if there's a stream on that. I was looking for that earlier. Could not find it. We'll keep it here with this. Midway point here of the second period. Kings. Still remember that first goal by Chowder happened in like the first minute or 2 of this game. And it's been quiet since. But the Kings like to keep it quiet. You know, they want to keep it quiet. They want to... Quiet is a good thing there for LA. See if they could hold this off and give Calgary their first loss of the season. Team that went perfect, 8-0. Just as Washington. Right now, the Kings with the puck in the lead. That's clumsy, but he turns it over. Back to Calgary. Battle for it here on the boards. Behind the net, Kings. I'll send it around the boards. Still in the zone here. And it's going to result to a penalty, so we got a power play chance here. A interference call against Mama. He'll go in the box for 2, so we'll see the Calgary power play. We're going to try to tie this game up. That's optimal. Over to his defenseman. Sends it around. Looking. That one's blocked. And a great dump down the ice by LA. 120 on the man advantage as the Flames bring it into the offensive zone. Pass across, nothing there. Looking to clear, unable to. But a good clear there. 2:40 to go in the period. 40 seconds on the man advantage. And the Nashville game does come to an end on the right there. So does the Arizona 5-1 final there. Yeah, if the score remains the same here, LA Kings have a chance here to give Calgary their first loss of the regular season to break that perfect season. Which will mean Washington will be the only one. Well, technically, You know, Minnesota's still there. Hasn't lost a regulation loss. But final seconds here. And that's the end of 2. I want to thank everybody here tuning in on this broadcast. 46th Hockey League. My name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you guys the play-by-play call. Got a big third period coming up here in this one to start the night off. LA and Calgary, a battle there in that Western Conference. Right now the Kings lead this one 1-0. Only goal scored there by Chowder. And how about that? Calgary still only 1 shot after 2 periods. A team that put up 44 goals in week number 1. That just shows you how tremendous, how good this LA defense really is. Here we go, period 3, about to kick off. So the Kings did a great job killing off that penalty. We're back even here. It's period 3. That's clumsy. Breaks it to the offside zone, but we got an offside call. Face-off coming up. And if you're just tuning in on here, Blues over Vegas earlier today, 7-3. Nashville taking out Montreal. And Arizona over Florida, 5-1. And here in this one, right now we got a tight game here, 1-0. Here in period number 3, face-off. Savage has it. Into the offside zone, shot on net, save. No rebound there as Calgary picks it up. There's a shot. Remember, the Flames only registering 1 shot in the first 2 periods. Chowder now gets that one poked away, but he regains it. Pass to his defenseman with the one-timer shot. Medusa with the save. Gonna hold on to it for a face-off here. 15-11 to go here in the third. Face-off coming up in the Flame zone. Tie-up. Good has it. Over to Optimal. Looking for the pass across. But that defense able to read that. To cut it off. Clumsy. Pass across. That shot goes wide. Just off the target. Oh, great steal. Chowder on the breakout. But Medusa with the save. Clutch save there. And it remains 1-0. Decides to challenge the skater on that one. Comes out. Great poke. Prevent that shot. As we have icing call, and they'll get another face-off here now in the Flame zone. Tie-up. Calgary comes up with it into the offensive zone. Spin move. Well, Chowder's going to come up with it. Over to Mama. And they'll just dump it in. Puck's still there. Picked up by the Kings. That's Chowder. Gets the pass across, shot, save. It's behind the net. Clumsy has it. Loses it, regains it. Behind the net. Easily put away. And the Flames take over. A bit off screen there. I missed it. And one of the LA Kings member was hit. Was that Halo? I believe took a hit there, which resulted in almost, you could call it a 5-on-4. As you see him back there, slow to get up. And it leads to a Calgary goal. And we're all even. 1-1. 8 to go here in the third. There's a shot and a save. He'll hold on to it for face-off. So the Kings let like 90% of this game here until just moments ago. All tied up 1-1. That pass is off target. It's going to lead to an icing call. So we'll get the puck back into the Kings zone. Face-off coming up. You guys are watching the Sixes Hockey League here. 6v6. Monday night action here. Tie up. Optimal with a shot and a save. They still have it. Try and work the puck around, but Chowder intercepts it. Savage loses it in his own zone here. But the Kings able to pick up the loose puck. Over to Chowder. And he gets that one picked right back to Calgary. Optimal over to Piker. And Clumsy with a great defensive poke. Turn that over. Savage. And that shot is going to go well. Target might have went off a defenseman. Out of play. 3:08. And it did. 3:08 to go here in the third. That shot is blocked as well. Clumsy now sends it around the boards. Savage loses it. Optimal comes up with it. Oh, but he's drilled on the boards, man. He took a hit. Chowder puts the brakes, gets the shot. Rebound. Thanks for the follow, Jax. Appreciate it. 30 seconds remaining here. 1-1 game between Calgary and LA. Remember, Calgary has not lost the game here yet. Piker has it. But the Kings doing a good job. Right back to Calgary. 10 seconds. Mama has it. Gets the shot on net, easily put away. And there's the horn, so we are going to go to overtime. Right now, both goaltenders on both ends coming up with some key saves. Great defensive battle here in this Western Conference matchup. It is. I got a whole bunch of different tunes in the background out there. That is one of them. Let me change it up. I got a whole bunch of them on here. So Calgary finally getting some shots in that period. Remember, they only had one in the first two. Got 4 in that period, and they got the tying goal. So this one's going to be decided in overtime. So despite the outcome here, Flames are still going to remain undefeated in regulation. But you know, the Kings want that extra point. Right now, out shooting Calgary. But it's a 1-1 game. OT coming up. Kings will dump it in. Picked up by Chowder. One-timer shot! And a save by Medusa holds on to it. For the freeze. Mango now loses it. Good, picks it up. Poked away. And man, I mean, this defense has been tremendous. They only give up that one goal, but it was a rush on the other way. Halo took a big hit behind that net. Led to almost a 5-on-4 at that point. Clumsy has it. Over to Halo. Drops it down over to Mama. And that's the game winner in overtime. The Kings securing the win here with that goal. So despite giving up that lead, they do close it out here in overtime. Over Calgary. 2-1 is the final. Yes, actual gamer tag on that is Clumsy, aka Mama, on the ice. And the Kings take game number 1. Looks like the Blues and Vegas game is underway. So I do have this loaded up. We'll get the 4-quad here going once the other games start up. So this one decide to start up early. Not waiting till the 10:45, which is great. Game 1 here earlier, I believe, was 7-3 for the Blues. We'll see what Vegas does here in game number 2. So yeah, the perfect 8-0 streak has been snapped here by LA. But Calgary has yet to lose in regulation. They will gain a point. They have gained a point on here on every game played thus far. And the Blues here pick up right where they left off in game 1. Getting the early goal. And that's Getty. Chewy on the assist. 1-0 Blues. And let me get this over into the quad because it looks like the Coyotes game is about to kick off. I believe 5-1 Arizona took game 1. Nashville versus Montreal will be there on your bottom left. And the Kings game just finished, but game 2 should be coming up here shortly due to that overtime battle. Just tuning in on here. What a start here for the night. One of our featured matchup there. And once again, the only game I don't have here that I wanted to get, if we have a score update, I'll take that as well. See what's going on in there in that Anaheim-Vancouver game. Let me just check real quick here to see if any stream has come up on that. There's our Islanders versus Tampa stream. Right now that game is tied 1-1. Tampa Bay against the Islanders. Pittsburgh leads 3-1 over Ottawa in the second. And we talked about undefeated teams. Calgary being one of them. The other one is the Washington. Right now they're in a battle, looks like, with Toronto. They just tied it up. Q-Flex tying it up 1-1. Coming up to the final minute of play there in the first period. So if that remains there, I might sub that one in here. Delay penalty call on the top right. It's going to be against St. Louis. Florida kills off their penalty. We're back even there on the bottom right. Scoreless so far in the first 4 minutes. Where's the suit and the tie? Trip, I only bring those out for big moments, man. Big times. You know, it's a Monday. It's been a lazy day, man. It's President's Day. You know, a lot of people had off here today in the States. So it is what it is. But we still got it. We still rock the tie. Not every night though. That'd be too much, man. You know what? You know what though? I mean, it's good you mentioned that. As we see Tanaka scoring, the other Tanaka with the assist. I don't know which Tanaka scored, but point for each Tanaka there as they tied up 1-1, and more penalty trouble here. So we just saw a power play goal by Vegas to tie it up. They get a power play chance here now to try to regain the lead. And Nashville, good start here for game 2. They took game 1, and here Monty on the goal. Alpha Fulton on the assist. Bar down on the secondary in the first minute and a half. Nashville takes the early 1-0 lead. But no, there's in the works of possibly me doing multiple streams through the multiple leagues. So that is something that is still being discussed. We may have something in the future for next week for that. Stay tuned. Midway point here on the bottom right, still scoreless. Deadlock 0-0 between Arizona and Florida. So much tighter games, and usually it is. Usually sometimes game 1 you see those big blowouts or those big wins. Much more closer battles here in game 2 as teams get a little bit more familiar with each other. It's only week 2 here of the Sixes Hockey League. And if you're just tuning in, we had a tremendous overtime battle between LA and Calgary earlier. If you like defensive battles, tonight it's been just that. It looks like game 2 is about to kick off. We'll see what happens. Game 1 going to overtime. Kings winning that. Clumsy on the OT winner, who has given Calgary their first loss here of the season. And Nashville scores again, and that's Monty again. That's his second goal. Coyotes get on the board here as well. And is that Viggy again? It's Big Blue. It is. He had 4 goals in the first game here against Florida. And he gets the opening goal here in game 2. 1-0. Everywhere. That is true. Old banana leagues all around Trip, man. Hey, you're in a lot of areas too. I noticed that as well. .305 remains on the top right. 1-1 game between Vegas and St. Louis. Definitely a much different game here than we saw in game 1, where St. Louis just absolutely dominated. 7 goals in that one. But right now we're even. And this Nashville team, just expected, you know, coming off the draft, a lot of guys expected Nashville have a very solid team here this season. You know, majority of the guys there were part of that Edmonton squad last season. And they're rolling with a tremendous line here this season. Great draft put together there by Alpha and the crew. And it shows, you know, they finished off the week tremendous. And they starting off the week here on a good note. But Montreal responds a goal back. Breaking the shutout. That's Lemonski with the goal. Making this a 2-1 game. Flames and Kings underway here in Game 2. And once again, I want to thank everybody here tuning in on this broadcast. It's the Sixers Hockey League here, Mondays through Friday, 10 and 10:45 Eastern Time. It's season number 9. And remember, biggest season here yet. 32 teams, all 32 teams here. I haven't seen that in a while, and it's great. It's great to see here for this community, for this league here right now. It looks like another Nashville goal. So just as Montreal gets on the board, Alpha Fallen responds right back. Retro on the assist. Monty on the secondary. And the Predators back up by 2. But they're not done yet because they're right back. And Alpha scores yet again. And we saw this in Game 1 here earlier. You know, Alpha had the early 2 goals. Monty with the other 2 goals. So if one guy doesn't beat you, the other guy will. And you know what? Since this one is getting a bit out of hand, I want to toss in that Washington game. Because right now, Toronto's playing them real good. They're looking a lot good than the real Toronto team. I'll tell you that after that trade. But let me get that stream in here. We'll see if we have an upset. We saw an upset here tonight. Calgary taking their first loss. We'll see if that happens here in the Washington game. I'm going to load that one up here momentarily. Give me a second. If things change in that Montreal, I'll bring the Montreal one back. But right now, 4-1 for Nashville. Just dominant night here. Just as we saw them on Friday night as well. So I did put in the Montreal game against Washington. It's a good one. 2-2. Arizona still leads 1-0 on the power play here in the second. 14 seconds on the man advantage. And Getty gets another goal there for the Blues. And he's going to make it 3-1 now over Vegas here in the second. Scoreless there in LA. 0-0. Late in the first. 2:30 to go. And can the Leafs pull the upset here over Washington? 2-2 here in the third period. And you know, the Leafs had a decent week 1, 5-3. So not really surprised. As Silent Soldier puts in the goal there for the Coyotes, extends the lead 2-0 now against Florida. St. Louis extends theirs as well, 4-1. And both St. Louis, Arizona, as well as Nashville, just a dominating night here in both Games 1 and Game 2 right now. But we got 2 close ones there on the left side of your screen. 2-2 Washington in the third. 0-0 here in the Kings game, heading into period number 2. We had overtime earlier between these two. Will this one go there as well? Thank everybody here tuning in on this broadcast here of the Sixers Hockey League. My name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you guys the play-by-play call Mondays through Fridays, 10 and 10:45 Eastern. As Silent Soldier strikes again. That one's unassisted. Remember, New Jersey on him this season. Generally part of that Carolina squad for the past couple seasons. Now with the Coyotes. And he's having a tremendous season here so far. Tremendous week. He had 11 points in the opening week. And he's got a couple points here tonight. 3-0 Arizona. Washington looking to try to remain perfect. Now, I didn't get a chance to see game 1 on here. But as I say that, Washington will take the lead here in the third period. And over on the top left, the deadlock is finally broken. That's Mango breaking the shutout. And the Flames take their first lead here of the night against the Kings. 1-0. And that was the first 2 minutes there of the period. So quick goal. Quick start. St. Louis now makes it 5-1. And Arizona extends their lead. 4-0. Not much of a contest there in those two. And that was Chaz who got the Washington goal there just moments ago. Griff had the assist. 3-2. With 8 minutes to go. See if Toronto could bounce back. Time winding down though. Washington lost the first game. Okay. Manolis, man. Thank you. Thanks for the update. Always good to see you out there. You know what the final score was actually? So that's interesting to see because you know what? So that's two undefeated teams heading into here to week 2. One, the Capitals lost, and so did Calgary earlier. But Calgary has not lost a game in regulation though. That loss did come in overtime due to Calgary tying that game up in those final moments of that game. Alright, so 2-1 was the final for Washington in regulation. Okay. Right now they trail by 1. 3.5 to go here. It's a dogfight, man, between these two. Blues with the puck. Shot on that. Save. Jeffy has it. Deep pass. Right back to the Leafs. And the Capitals doing an excellent job. Rush the other way now. Shot on net. Goes behind the net. Oh, they got numbers. But a great defensive poke. Final seconds here of the third period. And over in the top left, the Flames tack in another goal. That's Weber. "27 seconds remains here as we have an icing call." But no, they beat out the icing, and it's Q Flex on the goal. And that might do it right there. Not much time remaining. So they just cleared it down. I mean, almost a Omaha style play there. They beat it out. And Q-Flex right in front, who just buries it. That's his second of the game. And that should do it. That should be the dagger right there. But nonetheless, I mean, Toronto definitely put up a fight here tonight. It was 2-2 here in the third, but Washington tacks in 2 here in the third to win it 4-2. Game 1 going to Toronto. So they split the series here. Toronto gives Washington their first loss of the season. So that one comes to an end. We're down to 3. Let me just sub that one out. Q-Flex with 2 goals. Chaz had a goal and 2 assists. Grift as well. 3 points for those 2 guys in the 4-2 win. Right now, Calgary leads 2-0 over LA. Old Calgary here in this one. And doing a much better job than they did in Game 1. Remember, LA held them to only 1 shot in the first 2 periods. Here they got 2 goals. More goals than they had in that first game. We'll see if LA could bounce back. Now the pressure is on the Kings. And St. Louis just an absolute drought there. 6-1 over Vegas. And Chowder gets the Kings on the board. That will break the shutout. And you know what? Let me bring that one right back here on the big screen. With 2:35 to go here in the second. Savage on the assist. Clumsy on the secondary. Got a 2-1 game. Kings with the puck here in the offensive zone. That's Chowder behind the net. Over to the D-to-D pass. What a play. What a shot from the point. And that's going to tie it up. 2-2. So after Calgary took the early 2-0 lead here in this game, the Kings bounced back with 2 back-to-back goals. And they moved that puck real well. Got it over to the defenseman Savage. With the pass D-to-D. Final seconds here of the period. We got another good one here. Between the Kings and Calgary. I don't have the exact gamer tag on him, man. What's the left defenseman there for LA? There you go, double. With a tying goal. So we're going to go into period number 3 here. All tied up. Can the Kings take both here against Calgary? Are we going to see another overtime thriller? Stay tuned. Shots pretty even. Look at the time of attack though. Kings 512 to 152. Definitely controlling most of the puck possession. Halo over there looking good, man. Looking real confident. Looking real happy, man, as they head into period number 3. And he should be. And this would be great for the Kings because remember in that Western Conference coming in here tonight, they're 5-2-1. Calgary was 8-0. They took game 1, and if they could take another one on here, that could really put them within 3 or 4 points from the Flames. Period 3 underway. Calgary has it. And you just see that trap set there by the Kings. Clumsy. Skates it up over to Chowder. And it's well defended by Calgary. Able to get it out. Coming the other way. That one's poked. But it's going to lead to a penalty. Looks like we got an interference call here. And that's against Halo. He'll go in the box for 2. With the interference. 5-on-4. Face off here in the King zone. Tie up. And the Kings would clear it down the ice. all the way down. That's good. Over to Weber. And that one's picked up. And the Kings dump it down once again. 1 minute remains here on the 5-on-4. Kings now with the puck in the offensive zone. Really doing a lot of damage there on that clock, killing that one off. And that should be a final dump as they get their man back on the ice. We're back even here, 5-on-5. In a tie game, 2-2 here in the third of this Monday night action here. Thank everybody here tuning in on this broadcast. Sixes Hockey League. And once again, I will be back Wednesday night through the remainder of the week. Savage has it. Over to Chowder. Skates it. One-timer shot to the captain. Out of the box. Back on the ice. And he gives the Kings the lead, and that's Halo. Chowder on the assist, Savage on the secondary, and that's three consecutive goals here now by the Kings to give them their first lead here of the game in the third. 12:34 to go. Kings on top. But remember, Kings had the lead last game as well in the third. Calgary was able to tie it up, send it to overtime as a shot and a save on the rebound. We'll have a freeze here with 10:49 to go. Still a lot of hockey remaining here. It looks like that Coyotes game is a final 4-0 shutout win for Arizona over Florida. They take both here tonight. And that St. Louis game also coming to an end there as well. Not much of a contest in that one. 9-2. The Blues, I mean, just pouring it on here on Vegas tonight. They've scored 16 goals here tonight. 8 minutes to go here in this Calgary game. Trail by 1. He passed to Mango. But Savage will pick up the loose puck. Back to Piker. One-timer shot and a save. Battle for it here. Loose puck in front. The Flames have it. Savage looking to get it away, but Piker picks it up. Keeping it in the zone. And it's finally taken out. That's double. Gets it out of the zone, out of danger. Under 5 to go here of this Western Conference battle between the Kings and the Flames here on Monday night to start week number 2. Battle for the puck behind the net. It's loose. Kings come out with it. Over to Chowder. Oh, he gets tripped up. And there will be a penalty. A crucial penalty taken here late in this game. Power play coming up for the Kings, who lead this 3-2. And that's just a critical penalty taken here at this point here of this game. You're Calgary. You're trying to get back here in this game. I know you're getting a bit more aggressive out there. You need a goal. But that one's going to lead to a penalty with 2:50 remaining. The Kings could really put this game away here. Face-off coming up here in the Flame zone. The Flames come out with the win, but they turn it over. A save shot by Clumsy. But a better save. Chowder now has it. Clumsy picks it up. Down to his defenseman. Shot from the point. Medusa with the save. And the cover with 2:07 remaining. Another face-off coming up. 117 on the man advantage. Kings with the draw. One-timer shot by Halo. It's denied. Chowder picks it up. Flames trying to get it out of the zone. They won't. But that one does. It's cleared. But remember, 1:30 remains in the game. Flames need a goal to tie. 20 seconds remains on the power play. Clumsy now. Over to Chowder. Shot. No good. Weber picks it up. Looking for the deep pass. But Double intercepts that one. Well read. Clumsy. Shot on net. And the goal. And that should be the dagger to do it. With just seconds remaining. It was a turnover. Double. Great job picking that up. Who had the earlier goal to give the Kings the lead. This time with the assist. Over to Clumsy. And he just sniped that top corner. With 49 seconds to go. 4-2 LA. Who's given Calgary their first loss here in overtime. And now looking to give their first loss here in regulation as well. The perfect season for Calgary about to come to an end here on this Monday night as the Kings clear it out of the zone. 20 seconds remaining. Mango brings it in, looking for the pass, and the Kings just doing an excellent job there, clogging up the middle. Clumsy backskates it, gets the shot off, draws a penalty with 9 seconds remaining. And what a tremendous job here by the Kings. Remember, the Flames led this one 2-0 at one point. And a great turnaround there in that second period. And then here in the third, tack in 2 more. 4-2. Rebound, Clumsy. Medusa with the save. But it's not going to matter at this point with 2.4 seconds remaining. And the puck here in the Calgary zone. This one's about done here. And there's the horn. There's the game. And the LA Kings take both here tonight against the undefeated Calgary Flames in that week 1. They lose both here tonight. And I want to thank everybody here tuning in. Thanks coming on here in the broadcast. I am off tomorrow, unfortunately, but I will be back Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night with the continued coverage here of the Sixers Hockey League. Thank everybody. Have a good night, everybody. See you guys Wednesday night.